Hello, obedience. I want to appreciate those of you that came out on Saturday and to show that we are still a force in the FCT. But I want to also share my thoughts on what happened on Saturday. There are so many factors that happened in that election. Some people have attributed it to the fact that Dr. Mo is not an FCT indigene, but there are a lot of factors. One of the factors is that there were so many obedience on the ballot. The guy with the SDP is an obedient. The people in the ZLP, who is also an indigene, is an obedient. So the fact that the ADC took second, according to INEC, is something that we must appreciate to the tenacity and the visibility of somebody like Dr. Paul. So Dr. Mo, even though he didn't win the election according to INEC, has been able to push forward the narrative and have taken ADC to a spot that nobody else have done before. In the Anambra election, the ADC took the last position. So I think about less than 10,000 votes. But in that mark alone, we gathered, according to INEC, over 12,000 votes. So that's an improvement. And I want to also appreciate everybody that worked with Dr. Mo to make sure that this thing comes to pass. But let's just look at the issues. I've always insisted that there's a need for obedience to come together. There's a need for us to put aside whatever we think that is worrying us. One of the biggest challenges we have as obedience is that many of us think that we are the head. Nobody can head over us. We have this black man mentality of private enterprise. I want to have my own, I want to have my own. That was what happened with support group. You employ somebody and say, you are my coordinator in this support group in this state. Before you know it, he floats his own support group. So that's what's happening to us. I've not been able to come together. We did something like that with Marcel. We said the obedient modernization. I pushed it through Reverend Madabuchi. And we didn't come together. From there, we started dividing, and some people went to tell Obi to say, okay, obedient does not belong to any political party. Obedient is everywhere. And that's where many of us have issues. So the problem of the FCT election can also be attributed not just to the obedient issue, but you look at what is being uploaded in the RF. What are they uploading in the RF? Mutilated results. Some as late as 10 p.m. And that's why we said upload results in real time, as late as 10 p.m. when the results are changed, when the results are altered. Any result that is altered should not be accepted by INEC. And INEC accepted these results and announced them as real results. So the opposition have a lot of work to do from now and 2027. This is not a fight for the obedience. It's not a fight for any political party. It's a fight for Nigerians. We must make sure that political structures are put in place that will reflect our wishes in 2027. Thank you so much for listening.